just did something which most people would never do, and it taught me a really life changing lesson about business, which is probably applicable everywhere in life. It was not even actually something I did not know. We all know things like you should not have junk food, but we never take it seriously when we're stuffing our fucking face with McDonald's and shit. But only when we're like 40, 50, 60 years old and we have health complications, only then we realize and only then we stop things. For example, my grandfather used to have like alcohol and he never thought it was bad or something. But then he started to see the negative effects of the same. He probably knew alcohol is not good for health. That's the case with everyone who starts drinking alcohol. But when he finally saw the ill negative effects of it, when he finally saw, okay, this is how this shit is ruining my life, he was like, one day I don't want to drink it anymore. And hats off to him. He's genuinely genuinely one of the most admirable people I've ever seen in my life. Most people like think of quitting something and then they have to struggle with it. He quit smoking, he quit alcohol from the click of a finger. He was like, I'm not gonna have this shit anymore. And after that, he did not touch a single cigarette. He did not touch a single glass of alcohol. Anyways, like jokes apart, like what? It's not even a fucking joke, whatever. But we all know some things deep down within us. We've heard these things on like our favorite motivational Instagram page or when we were in school, and you have those thought of the day in the morning assembly where someone comes, they go to Google, they find like a nice positive sounding quote and then they just yap about the same. We've heard of this shit, but we don't fucking realize it until unless we actually go and have an experience in our life where we can actually be like, okay, I understood this, but I never took it seriously. But now I've had this experience which has fucking proven to me this is the way things are supposed to happen. And I don't think so we can ever learn a lesson just by like hearing about it. I think you have to experience shit yourself or to have like a story which you can relate to. So just like I told you, like my grandfather having like alcohol and shit and then him realizing it's actually bad. So it's not like I don't know that alcohol is bad for me. But the reason I've never drank, the reason I've never smoked whatever is because I've looked at that experience which maybe I did not have, but someone else did. And I just modeled off the lessons and the learning. So hopefully you can do the same so that you don't fucking make the mistakes I made as a dumbass and you can save yourself time and you can get to the next stage probably faster in life. So the lesson which I learned, it's gonna take a lot of cognitive energy, whatever, to articulate all of these things because I've never like scripted or planned a video. I've never like fucking written a script and I'm not ever gonna like do editing in my videos. Like I'll read off a fucking script, then I'll ask my fucking editor to insert a J cut over here and then we speak anyways. The lesson is that Charlie Morgan had a concept. Charlie Morgan, you must be knowing him. Like a lot of people who watch my videos, they watch him as well. He's a pretty successful entrepreneur who has made like $30-40 million on the internet by having like a marketing agency, Northflow Consulting, which he took to $1 million. And then he has like his current business, which is a course which helps people with appointment booking and client acquisition, which basically it's easy grow. It's a pretty good course. I bought it myself. And yeah, that guy had a concept. It's available for free on his YouTube channel. Like there's a 2.5 hour long video. You can just search up like trial by fire, Charlie Morgan, and he'll do 1,000 times better job than me in explaining that concept. Whatever the concept, like I'll just give you a brief overview and how it fucking applied in my life. So you can just take the fucking practical gold nuggets and the thing which will actually allow you to practically implement this shit in your life instead of wasting like 3 to 4 fucking hours just learning about random theoretical bullshit. So the concept in Trial by Fire, actually he learned it from Sam Owens, who was his mentor, is that whenever you want to do something, whenever you set a goal in your life, you're basically proclaiming to the universe, this is like, if like there's a thing known as balance forces. Like I'll have to get into quantum physics and spirituality, all of that stuff to actually make this concept make sense. And there's a thing known as balance forces, which are forces of the universe. You can read about this in any quantum physics book. The forces, what they basically do is like the universe operates in an equilibrium. Like in the globe we have an equator, which is basically a line which divides the globe into half. What happens is like the world, like the universe, it's very hard for me to elaborate and like articulate it obviously, because I'm not a fucking scientist in quantum physics. But equilibrium is a state when there's a perfect sense of balance. Like, let's say there are two entities, one is towards the left, one is towards the right, and there are balance forces. Like, when the world is at an equilibrium, when anything is at an equilibrium, the amount of pressure, the amount of like force being exerted by the entity on the left is equal to the amount of force being exerted by the entity on the right. So let's say there are two guys, both of them weigh like, let's say 80 kgs, and they have the strength to bench press like a 100 kg barbell. Hypothetically, let's say both of them have the exact same amount of strength. Now let's say there was a barbell. Now this guy is trying to push the barbell with all of the force, and that guy on his opposite side is trying to push the barbell with like the same amount of force as well, with all of his force. Because both of these people have the same amount of muscle mass, they have the same amount of energy in their body, the bar won't move. It's said to be in a state of equilibrium because the force which is being applied from this side is equal to the force which is being applied from that side. And the universe it just fucking loves to operate in a state of equilibrium, because when things are in a state of equilibrium, no energy is fucking wasted. So let's say there's like electric bulb, like there's a light above my head, and it's in a state of equilibrium. Like, the amount of energy it actually requires to run the light bulb is equal to the same, like it's equal to the amount of energy which is being supplied to it. Then it's in a state of equilibrium. No energy is being wasted, and the universe absolutely loves it, because the path of least resistance, it's a pretty common thing. Like, we want to take the shortest path towards getting what we want and maintaining peace and prosperity in the world. So if like there's a light bulb which is, let's say, 95% efficient, which means that, like, let's say 100 watts of energy is being supplied to the light bulb, only 95 watts is being consumed, and like 5 watts of energy are being wasted. I hope this is fucking making sense. Like, if it's not, just drop a comment and I'll try to fucking explain it. But if a light bulb was 95% efficient, then we would try to move it towards 100% efficiency. And I'm not sure if 100% efficient light bulbs exist, but that's what these companies have been doing for like the past 50, 60, 70 years. They have light bulbs which are over 90% efficient, and all of their efforts in the last decades have just been towards moving them to a place where they have 100% efficiency. Thing you need to take away, like the practical lesson you need to take away from this, is just fucking understand that the world and the universe, it loves operating in a state of equilibrium. When like all the forces which are fighting against each other, they're absolutely equal, and no changes need to be made. So whenever we set a goal, like me, you, whoever it is, like let's say going to the gym, like getting more muscle, like getting more clients, increasing your client acquisition, like improving your, like reducing the amount of churn you have in your company. Like if you're getting like 100 customers every single month, how many of them are staying the next month? Like whatever you're trying to do, when you set a goal, you basically tell the universe, this is how I fucking exist right now in this world, and in a few months, in a few weeks, in a few days, or like whatever the duration of your goal is, I want to exist at another place. If I have like this much amount of muscle in my hands, I want to, like, let's say I want to add an inch on my bicep. You're fucking telling the universe, in like a month, in like 3 to 6 months, whatever, I want to exist at a different place. I want more muscle on my fucking biceps. You know what that means? It means there has to be a transfer of energy. Like again, quantum physics, like the most successful people in the world, they fucking study quantum physics. They might not share it because it's fucking difficult to articulate. Like, I don't speak about quantum physics at all. But by the way, like, I've never studied like science or some shit in school, so this is not shit you'll find in your textbook. Like, I just absolutely love this subject. Like, in case you're wondering if this works or not, people like Sam Owens, people like Iman Gadzi, all these people who have made hundreds of millions of dollars, Andrew Tate, who's a billionaire, and there was another guy, Charlie Munger, who was Warren Buffett's business partner, if I'm not wrong. And Warren is like hundreds of billions of dollars, and Charlie Munger said like there's a particular book related to quantum physics. He was like, this is the book that turns millionaires into billionaires. So it's absolutely fucking goated. It teaches you the laws of the universe, how the heck this shit actually operates. Like, why the fuck am I seeing these trees in front of me? Like, it was raining like 2 hours ago. Why the fuck is it hot and the AC is not working at the same time? So like, it teaches you how the fuck this shit actually works. And whenever you set a goal, like let's say the simple goal of adding more muscle into my arms, You're basically telling the universe you're gonna steal like resources from all across you, and you're gonna concentrate those resources into changing your position in the world. Like, you're telling the universe, give me energy, because how the fuck are you gonna support, like, how are you gonna build your muscles? Have you ever thought of it? If you want to add muscle, you need to be in a slight calorific surplus, or at least convert the amount of energy which is stored in your fat cells into muscle, or you have to take like additional calories from other food sources. Calories is a store of energy, so you have to use energy to transform your hands into bigger biceps and bigger hands, and you're basically transferring energy. And because no process in the world is 100% efficient, energy is going to be wasted when it's transferred. And again, we agreed that the universe likes to operate in the state of equilibrium, in a state of balance. So, what this fucking means is we're trying to transfer energy, we're trying to take resources which already exist in the universe and channelize them into getting something which we want. Like, for example, like, I want more muscle, I want more money, everything, I want more bitches, all these things. We're trying to channelize all the resources we have in the world, we're trying to take from the universe and channelize them towards getting what you want. And obviously, like, universe is the most powerful thing in the world. Like, it's the entire thing which, like, it sets the laws within which we fucking operate. It's the thing which sets, like, the laws of gravity. It sets the laws of thermodynamics. So, it's, like, literally the most powerful entity in the world. And you're telling the person, like, bro, fuck you. I'm gonna steal your resources and I'm gonna channelize it towards getting what I fucking want. Like, imagine you go to, like, Saudi Arabia and you meet, like, the royal prince, like, I think his name is Mohammed bin Salman, something like that. You're like, Mohammed, bro, I'm telling you, you have this beautiful country you're building. Like, let's say you go to the royal family of the UAE. You're like, bro, I absolutely love Dubai. You're so fucking good. Like, you have these massive high-rise buildings. You have the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. 0% crime rate, 0% corporation tax, all the nice shit. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna fucking come here and I'm gonna use these resources to become fucking powerful, to take your seat from this country as a monarch, and I'm gonna become the monarch of Dubai. I'm gonna rule UAE. Imagine you telling it to him. You're obviously gonna have some problems, right? He might be like, okay, sure, cool, whatever, like, fuck you. He's gonna use each and every single resource he has, like, every single tool he has in his toolkit, in the, like, he's gonna use, like, all the fucking blades in his Swiss knife to ensure that you don't actually get what you fucking want. And obviously that will cause a lot of problems for you. So you set the goal, you want this thing, you want to be like the monarch of the UAE or something, but it's not gonna be like a fucking walk in the park. It won't be like, yeah bro, Saumila, like, it won't be fucking easy, right? Because he obviously wants to maintain the current position he has. Like, it's in a state of equilibrium. He has exactly what he wants. Like, the people of Dubai, they also have exactly what they want. So everything is operating peacefully, harmoniously. Like, there is fucking balance. It's operating at an equilibrium. And you're basically telling him you want to change everything. You're basically telling him, I want to fucking change this shit. Yeah, bro, you fucking, like, the ruler of one of the best nations in the world. I want to take your fucking position. I want to steal your resources. I want to just fucking make changes to the current equilibrium, which is obviously great for you and the people. Do you fucking think he's not gonna challenge you? Do you think it's gonna be, like, effortless and it's gonna be a walk in the park? Of course not. So whenever me and you, we both set a goal, we create desire. We are like, bro, we want that, we want this thing, we want that thing, blah, 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 blah. And whenever we set out a goal, whatever it is, like, in any realm, it could be as simple as adding, like, an inch on your biceps, or adding, like, $10,000 a month to your recurring revenue in your company. Whenever you set a goal, you're basically telling the universe, whatever the way it is, like, the way you're fucking positioned, like, the way things exist in this universe right now, I want to make challenges. I want to make changes towards that. I want to disturb the fucking equilibrium which is existing right now. And in return, I want you to give me what you want. Obviously, do you not think the universe is gonna fucking, like, try to squish your dreams, hopes, and aspirations? Like, it operates like another thing. Like, efficiency is one of the most important things for survival. all of our evolutionary biology has been designed to help us choose like the path of the least resistance. If humans were not efficient, if animals and the different entities of this universe, if they don't operate with efficiency, we fucking die. Because imagine like, what would be a good example? Like, I can't think of a good example, but like let's say a simple example. We have like a bullet which can kill one person in like one shot. Like, let's say you are the let's say you're the president of Russia or something, and you're fighting Ukraine right now. You have a bullet in your AK-47, which if you press the trigger and it hits the head of a Ukrainian soldier, he fucking dies. Now imagine out of nowhere, you have a massive cool idea of creating bullets which take like 10 shots to kill the person. So instead of shooting him once in the head, you have to shoot him like 10 fucking times. Like, that is gonna reduce efficiency because the soldier now has to take 10 fucking hits to the head to kill one person. So he has to work like 10 times harder, potentially more, because getting like 10 hits is not just 10 times harder. You probably have to take a lot of shots and then you get like 10 fucking hits. So now the soldier has to do more work for getting the same exact output. So in a weird way, like, we would fucking not survive if the guns the Russians are using required like 10 times more bullets to kill a Ukrainian soldier than the amount of bullets it took a Ukrainian soldier to kill a Russian soldier. Russia would probably have to suffer a bit on the battlefield. Obviously, like, let's keep nukes and everything aside. But you get the point, right? So we all are built on this thing known as efficiency. And whenever we try to set a goal and to achieve something, like get something we don't fucking have, like more money, more love in this world, more better health, like more muscle, better everything, whatever you want, you know it, right? That's why you're fucking watching this video on YouTube. Whenever you set that goal, whenever we set that ideal, we are telling the universe, we're gonna go against your fucking principle, the universal principle of efficiency, of balance forces, of an equilibrium, and we want you to distribute energy like differently, like for the lack of a good word. You're basically telling it, you'll have to make changes to the way the universe is currently existing, and that requires, like, that's energetically not very efficient. If changes have to be made, you have to invest resources, and because you don't know what it would be like after you made all the changes, like a simple example, let's say I'm using cold emails. You probably know what cold emails are like. Cold emails are basically when you reach out to random people who don't know you via email and you try to sell them your shit. Let's say I have a cold email script which is working absolutely phenomenally, fantastically, like it works 10 out of 10. It has like a 20% positive reply rate hypothetically, and it has like an 80% open rate. Let's say I just decided to change the subject line of the cold email from, let's say, hi first name to hey first name. Then I've made a change, but I don't know if it will pay off. I have something which is already working well, and then I might make that change, but I don't know if it's gonna work. So maybe in the first day of me using this new subject line, I only get like a 40% open rate, meaning like out of every 100 emails I send, only 40% people are opening it. Only 40 opens. But earlier it was 80 opens. But because I don't have enough data, I don't know if it's fucking good or bad. And the universe, obviously, he sees like, okay, bro, like this is making changes to the current structure, which is already working well. We don't know if this is good or bad. It might be good, but we can't tell unless like a long enough period of time has elapsed. You can't tell if a new email campaign is working well unless you have tried it for like 1 to 3 weeks at least. Because like the amount of time it takes to send like 3 to 4 follow-ups, you need to wait at least like a week before making a conclusion like this email copy is working, or if it's not working, whatever. And again, like that's the exact same thing. Like, you have to give it enough time. You have to wait for a long enough period of time before doing anything to, like, I hope this is making sense. Like, you don't know for sure, like after the changes have been made, after you invest the energy, the resources into this new thing. Like, wait, there's actually very less light, so I'll just try to like switch on the light. Yep. So what I'm trying to say till now is, whenever you try to make a change, you don't fucking know if it's gonna pay off in the end. And the universe does not know either, like if giving you what you fucking want is a good idea or not. And whenever you set a goal, you're telling the universe, make changes to your current fucking equilibrium, waste energy without you knowing if I'm gonna get it or not. And that is what how, like, whenever that happens, the universe is gonna fucking challenge you, because it wants to test if you're actually like I can be like, bro, I want to become the best soccer player in the world. Like, if I could click a finger and become like fucking Ronaldo or something, I probably would love it. Like, I'll take it. But I'm not willing to go through the amount of training Ronaldo had to go through in his entire life, because I personally don't give a shit about becoming the best soccer player as much as he does. So, let's say, both me and Ronaldo, hypothetically, let's say we were the same age and I could time travel. I was 18 when he was 18 as well. The universe is gonna test both of us, because both of us chose the goal that we want to fucking become the best fucking player in the world. And it's gonna throw like tests at it. It's gonna fucking throw shit tests. It's gonna test us, to put it out simply. It will put us in situations where we don't think so we can get out of this. It's gonna make us feel emotions which make us fucking hate life. We're thinking like, am I the only person who's going through these fucking emotions? Like, am I the only person who has this anxiety every single day? Where we're questioning if this is gonna work out or if this is not gonna work out. And the universe is gonna put both of us through a series of rigorous testing and just seeing like, if we're actually the people who we say we are. Or we're just fucking like making shit. Like, we're just making shit up. The universe is gonna fucking do all of that shit. And the only way I can fucking explain it, like, how do I explain it? Like, the person who bends, the person who gives up, like, earlier, is not gonna get the shit which he asks. Like, let's, again, same example. Let's say they put us in a situation where we have, like, extremely sore knees. Like, I think footballers have to suffer with shin injuries like this, bone on your feet. Like, let's say there's a competitor and he hits us very badly on like a shin or something, and I was not wearing a shin guard. Both of us are going to get the injury, and then the universe is going to see who will show up to the match despite having an injury. When they're feeling the pain in the shin when they're fucking running. Like, my phone fucking fell off. Yeah. When they're having the fucking pain, when they're running in the field, their shins are fucking soaring, like it's fucking aching. Who's gonna be the person who does not stop? Let's say I was in the UFC and I was training for like leg kicks or something. Let's say I dislocated my ankle like 3 days before my fight. The universe is gonna test. Is Somil gonna be the person who shows up for the fight or not? Let's say both me and Conor McGregor were born at the same time. And he was born into poverty, I guess. Or like Alex Pereira, he's a pretty popular UFC fighter. Both of us are born into poverty. Alex Pereira has to fucking repair bicycles and then he has to train as well. Universe is gonna see, he's gonna put me through a shitty situation again. He's gonna be like, Somil, are you gonna be the person who fucking complains that because he's poor, he's never gonna make it? Or are you gonna be the person who's like, bro, I fucking love this shit. I'm gonna do whatever it fucking takes. I'm gonna give it my all. And basically, I'm gonna fucking, like, persevere through this entire shitty journey, this entire process. And no matter what happens, like, no matter how fucking poor I am, I'm gonna get what I fucking want. Universe is gonna see, like, am I gonna be the person who fucking perseveres, or is it gonna be Alex Pereira? And whoever the person was, he gets the fucking USC lightweight, heavyweight champion, whatever category he fights into. I don't remember that. I think he's like a lightweight fighter. Whoever is gonna persevere more, whoever is gonna stand up for the shit test which the universe is gonna give them more, is gonna be the person who gets what he wants. Similarly in dating, every girl is gonna give you a shit test. The guy who folds under pressure, he's like acting like a bitch when she gives you a shit test, he is gonna lose the girl. But the guy who holds his frame, who's like, bro, you're giving me shit tests, but I don't give a shit about it, he's gonna be the one who's gonna fucking win and get what you want, which is the girl. And that's like the reason she's giving you a shit test is probably because you've telegraphed some interest into her romantically, which basically conveys that you want her. Because if you did not want her, like, why would you be pursuing, or like, why would you be telegraphing or conveying like romantic interest in a girl if you don't fucking want her? You want her, and if you pass the fucking test which she's giving you, you get her. Same thing with life. But one thing which people do not get it, like, I hope I've done a good enough fucking job of giving you like different fucking examples to get this point in your fucking head. Like, what most people did not understand, coming to the exact story which I was speaking about earlier, like, I did something which most people would never do, and it taught me a very valuable skill, like, lesson about business. I had already watched this video by Charlie Morgan like a year ago. But what happened is, you don't, like, you watch the video, understand the concepts, but you are unable to apply it practically in your life till the time you experience it. So in case you're wondering, like, what exactly did I do, which like most people don't do, I'm 18, like I just turned 19 today. It's my birthday actually, like surprise, surprise. But I had a dream. Like I started my business when I was 17 on 4th February 2024 to be precise, to be exact. Like on 3rd February or 4th February, I don't remember the exact date. I think it was 4th. I got my first sale of around $1,500. I sold a course and I did not know any better. Everyone was telling me to sell a course. I refunded that person. I felt absolutely terrible. I do not sell courses, whatever. But yeah, I got my first sale that day. And after that, I promised myself before I turn fucking 19 at the age of 18, I want to go to fucking Thailand. And it's very taboo in the nation where I belong to. Like, people don't usually move out of their house at young ages for anything except educational purposes. So I skipped college. I moved out to Thailand. I'm living in like a fucking Airbnb. I booked this thing out for a month. And I don't know if you can see it, but I'm literally living in fucking paradise right now. You probably could see the reflection in the back when there was light outside. But there are fucking trees. Like little trees in the paradise. Like what was that movie? Uh, there was a movie called, right, The Beach or something like that by Leonardo DiCaprio, where he basically went to Thailand for a secret island finding mission, and he was surrounded by like these paradise trees, and it's absolutely beautiful, man. Like I was going to get fucking groceries today, and it started raining. I'm looking up all these fucking trees, the beautiful sky, the ladies, the people around you are so fucking nice to you. Like there was a random couple from Holland. They started helping me out. There was a guy from England. I wanted to know like when the fuck does the chicken breast expire, and like why the fuck is my phone falling? And like people are very helpful. Everything is pretty fucking nice, whatever. And I won't lie to you. I reached this place on 23rd of April. I'm filming this on 24th of April. And when I reached here, like 1 to 2 days before I actually took the flight, I did not want to come here at all. I was getting like all of these negative, stupid limiting beliefs, and I just wanted to stay home. I was like, my mind was producing thoughts like, what if your mother dies when you're out in Thailand? What would you feel? What if you lose all your money? What if you get lost in distractions? What if you're having sex and you get fucking like HIV/AIDS, whatever? Like, I know we're not supposed to speak about this, but like, why the? Okay, I'm actually like banging my foot on the carpet. That's why it's fucking moving. But I'm starting to get like all these negative thoughts. I'm getting thoughts like I'll end up at the airport and someone is going to steal my passport and then I'll be stuck here forever. I'm getting thoughts like it's a monarchy, like someone is going to kidnap me. I'm getting thoughts like something wrong, something terrible is going to happen. I'm feeling like a girl is going to give me AIDS or some shit. Then I'm thinking my business is going to fucking die and crumble. All these people, they used to say like your lifestyle should not inflate and everything. And I'm again like getting shitty, fucking negative, terrible thoughts saying that I should not be doing it. I'm like the place I'm living at, there's not a gym nearby, so the gym is actually pretty far. So I'm getting thoughts like, bro, you're gonna fall off, you're not gonna have access to a gym. I'm getting thoughts like, bro, you'll have to cook your own fucking food, and that is gonna waste a lot of your time. Your competitors are gonna take whatever you fucking want. And this was a dream which I had like a year ago before like I started my business. And I genuinely suffered for this dream. Like I went through the trial by fire. In case I did not like mention like the trial by fire, I did not actually explain the basic concept. It's like we have a current situation in our life, we have a desired situation in our life, and whenever we want to change our life, when we want to get to the place where we actually have accomplished all of our dreams, then there's gonna be like a massive wall of fire between these two things. And every single day you have to walk through this painful fucking wall of fire. And Charlie Morgan said like it's gonna suck, and I did that shit for a year. More than a year, maybe like 13 months. So like 1 year and 1 month. So I did it for almost a year, more than a year. And when I actually got it, when I actually attained the thing which I wanted, there was a part of me which did not want to actually get it. Like, imagine how fucked up it sounds. I had a dream, I had a vision which I wanted, and I invested everything I had. Like, I gave up almost everything to get that goal. I worked hard tirelessly, day in, day out. I did not take fucking Sundays off. Obviously, there were days when I fucked up and I did not do the work. I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not a fucking guru, but for the long period of time, for most of the days, I was working hard on this business. I was working hard for bringing my company's visions to come true to life, fruition, whatever. And like, how do I put this shit in words. I did not want the thing which I wanted like a year ago, for which I fucking suffered. And my brain was producing these emotions, saying that you should not do this. And then I remembered a line from Charlie Morgan, where he said that in the trial of fire, where you have to walk through the fucking fire when you're trying to like navigate or transcend the gap between your current state where you currently exist and your dream state. When you try to cross this fucking gap, there's gonna be a trial by fire where you have to go through pain every single day. But the craziest part is when you get towards the end, when you're like 1 centimeter away, when you're one step away from getting what you fucking want, the fire is gonna burn like the fastest, if that's even a word. Basically, you're gonna suffer the most. You're gonna have the most pain in your fucking life when you're one step away from getting what you want. And I thought like this is just a made up line. I did not even pay much attention to it. But bro, I attained this dream. And when I was the closest to it, so I booked the tickets, everything, on 7th of April. And I had around 2 weeks before I had the flight and all. Everything was perfect. I was having life, like I was having the time of my life. I was feeling lovely, awesome, confident. I was speaking to my friends. I was speaking to a girl. Everyone was like, bro, Saumil is the rockstar, whatever. But 2 days before I had to come here, I was genuinely thinking, should I even come here? I was getting all these negative thoughts, like that girl is gonna give me HIV, like I'm gonna have this business fall off, everything is gonna fall off, like everything is gonna be terrible. I'm not gonna have internet, I cannot do that thing, blah, 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 blah. There's gonna be a time zone difference. All these things came to my head. All these negative limiting beliefs and everything. It just got to my fucking head. Just 2 days before it, when everything was done. Tickets, Airbnb, everything was taken care of. And then it hit me. This is the fucking resistance Charlie Morgan was speaking about. You're gonna have the most anxiety, the most doubt. Just like when you're just one step away from the final destination. Another manifestation of this concept of resistance and trial by fire, you'll actually have to watch that video if you want to like understand what exactly is resistance, because someone might be wondering like, Saumil, what the fuck is a resistance? And if I try to go into depth explaining all of it, like again, it would take like 10-15 minutes to explain resistance, and he has done a better job than me at explaining this concept. But what I basically like, I came here yesterday, and whenever you go to a new place, obviously it's kind of scary. I don't know where the fuck can I buy groceries. I don't know any people here. I feel fucking lonely. I don't know a gym nearby. And obviously I was feeling terrible. Like I literally tried to get a refund on this. Like I literally tried to cancel my trip early. I was like, bro, I don't want to live here. Just because I did not know where the fucking nearest supermarket or the grocery store was. And when we're doing this, like, we don't think of this shit, like, we're not thinking that I'm gonna cancel this trip because I don't know a grocery store nearby, or I have not said hi to enough strangers around me. We get like negative fucking thoughts. Your body understands you because you are you. Like resistance is basically whenever you try to do anything which is not the thing which you require to do to get what you want. And living in this place is a step towards me getting what I want, because I had this dream, I had this goal of living here. So if I don't do it, I'm basically not going to be achieving my dream. And like anything which stops you from achieving your dream is known as resistance. So what Charlie said is that resistance is a manifestation by you. You create resistance when you set a goal. And because you are the one who is creating this resistance, you are the one who's stopping yourself from doing the things which will actually get you what you fucking want. What ends up happening is like, how do I even fucking explain it? Like resistance is a pretty complicated topic to explain. Because you are the one who's manifesting it. You understand yourself so well. You exactly know what you can tell yourself, which will allow you to cope, which will allow your mind to rationalize your laziness. So, for example, let's say you have the goal of adding like an inch to your biceps, like the simple goal. What is going to happen is you're going to set the goal. You're going to be like, okay, tomorrow I wake up at 6 in the morning. And after I wake up, I'm basically going to go to the gym. Now, when you wake up in the morning, when your alarm is ringing, your brain knows you so well. It's going to tell you, bro, by the way, if you don't sleep for like 9 hours or like 8 hours, you won't build a lot of muscle. So maybe you should go back to sleep. Your brain is going to tell you, by the way, Saumil, like, did you know, like, if you have more carbs in your system, if you have more fuel and more food in your engine, your machine, whatever, then you're going to have, like, better lifts. You're going to be able to lift more weight. And if you can lift more weight, then you build muscle faster. So maybe we should take, like, a rest day right now and then we should maybe like wait for this thing to happen, that thing to happen, and we can train in the evening. And when it comes to the evening, maybe at least for me, this is what happened. I would go through an entire day of work. I would work hard on my business, and obviously I'm fucking dead tired in the evening. I don't want to do anything but chill and maybe speak to some girls or speak to my fucking friends or spend time with my family. I don't want to do anything after like 5 p.m. Sorry, related to work or like grinding, whatever. And I'm like, bro, I'm tired. I'll just go tomorrow. That's a manifestation of resistance. So, because it knows us so well, it's gonna make fucking excuses which will convince us that we need to fucking fall into the trap and not do the thing which we exactly need to do. And because the resistance understands us so well, it's gonna play like the sneakiest tricks. It's gonna do like the thing which it knows for sure will have like a 99.9999% success rate into ensuring we don't get what you fucking want. So, like, let's say my resistance in this example. My resistance knew that I'm a firm believer of having routine. I like that routine thing. I like having like my meals properly cooked on time. It knows that I consider like cooking meals a waste of time. So then it tried to tell me, tried to rationalize and tell, bro, you need to move back home. Because over there, your mom can cook food for you. You can do that thing, whatever. Then a random girl like texted me on Instagram who lives at the place where I used to live before I moved to Thailand. And she's like, bro, when are you coming back? I want to see you, blah, 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 blah. And now my resistance is telling me, Somil, bro, she's a high quality girl. Like, look at that attribute. She loves dogs, pets, animals, and probably she has a good kind soul as well. And you should probably move back. Then today was my birthday, right? So my grandmother, like my mother's mother, called me. Like, we had a video call and everything, and I was on a call with my cousin brother as well. And I absolutely love those people. Like, those are genuinely one of the people who I love the most in the world. And she was like, why don't you come over? Like, why don't you come and visit us? It's been so long. And I'm thinking, maybe I should just go over there. And everything, like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, I don't even fucking know how to word this shit properly, man. But, holy shit, bro. Like, this thing, it almost killed my dream. And the only practical takeaway I want you to take from this video is understand resistance is always going to be there. Whenever you set a goal, you're going to have resistance, like things which will stop you from achieving that. But most of you, at least the people who watch these type of videos, if you're watching till this point, like, you have a pretty solid fucking attention span. Most of you will, in fact, like, have the balls it takes to fucking persist and persevere through the fucking resistance, through the fucking suffering. And if you don't, I genuinely think like something is wrong with you, bro. Like, come on, bro. I expect better from you. So, I'm assuming you'll go through the big stage of suffering, pain, everything. But what's gonna happen after that, the moment that shit is over? The moment you've gone through the pain, like all of these things, like when that's over, you're gonna face a problem. You're gonna get like one step close towards getting whatever you wanted. And then you're gonna have this thing like this. Like, it's an inexplainable feeling, and only those who have been through this will relate with me right now. But remember, whenever you're like one step away from getting the thing which you fucking want, resistance is gonna go into overdrive. It's like your body, whatever it is, something will happen which will have like a 99.9999%, almost 100% success rate, which will almost ensure you don't get what you want. And the only thing which I believe you can do is just have awareness. God bless Charlie Morgan, God bless Sam Owens. If they did not teach me this concept, this resistance concept, I would have probably never even landed here. You know, I had like a layover in Hyderabad, which is a pretty dope city in India. So I took a flight, I reached Hyderabad, and I landed at 9 in the night. And my flight to Thailand was at 6 in the morning. So I had to wait like 9 fucking hours. And the security guard almost stopped me. He was like, bro, your flight is at 6, so you can't enter the airport. I told him, bro, I have a fucking connecting flight. And I'm going for like an international transfer. I'm not here to board like a new flight or something. And I fought with him like so much, finally let me inside the airport. But the people at the immigration, they were like, bro, you cannot enter before like 2 a.m. in the morning. So for 5 fucking hours, I had to wait over there without having any food. Like the last meal I had was like at 5 p.m. So I had to wait like 12 fucking hours without any food and just sit there. And at one moment I was like, bro, I'll just fucking go home. Like, I don't want to sit here. After that, I came here yesterday and I did not want to fucking cook. So imagine that. Like, I finally, like, I got the immigration done at around 2:30 in the morning. And I had my first meal at around 3:30 or 4 in the morning. And after 4 a.m., sorry, in the morning, the next meal I have, like, the next morsel of food which entered my body was around, like, 3 p.m. today. So, you can do, like, the math. Almost, like, 24 plus 12, how much is that? I went 36 hours without food. Just because I was too fucking lazy to cook, so all problems on me. But that made me feel like I can just go back home and I can have like delicious meals delivered to me. For example, like paneer, it's like cottage cheese in India. That's something I love to eat. And I went to the local grocery stores and I'm like, bro, like, why the fuck is there not cottage cheese around here? Like, the yogurt, I could not find like a big enough pack of yogurt. The milk over here, it's not really great. Eggs and meat, everything is fine though. And these small annoyances, they started popping up in my brain, and every single moment I was like, bro, I need to go home, I need to go home, I need to go home. Like, for example, there's no fucking water filter where you can refill water bottles, and I'm like, bro, like, getting water bottles every day, it's not really expensive, it's fucking annoying as well. And I almost went back home. I almost told like Airbnb to fucking give me a refund because like water bottles, everything is shut and all. And thank God I fucking realized like this was resistance playing tricks with me. Because if I did not understand it, I would be absolutely fucked, man. I would have cancelled it and I would have gone back to that small town. Which would have killed my dreams because I'll be living in fucking comfort over there, right? And comfort is contagious, man. Like, it will probably ruin your life, comfort, this thing, man. And what I want you to take away from this shit is just fucking persist. Like, when you're about to give up, when you're about to sacrifice, just give it like 72 hours, 3 days. And I'm pretty sure if you just stick for 3 fucking days, most of your problems will be fixed. We make like reactive decisions and then we fucking make life-changing decisions. Like, be honest. If you're watching it till this point, you probably have changed business models. And a business can change your life. Jeff Bezos was stuck with Amazon for like 2-3 decades. He dedicated his entire life to it. It was a life-changing decision. Now imagine he's like, bro, I want to close Amazon randomly because of resistance. He fucking, like, we make life-changing decisions. Like, Naval Ravikant said it beautifully. He was like, bro, people will not even spend like 1 year thinking about a decision which is gonna affect them for like 4 fucking years. How much did you think about what college you want to go to? Or if you want to go to a college in the first place? Probably not at all. And like, is it crazy to spend 25% of the time about like thinking about something which will impact your life? Probably not. But when was the last time someone genuinely sat down every single day they thought about what I fucking want to do? Like, what college I want to go to? Is college the right move, the right decision for me? We make these fucking decisions in an instant. And if we can just give it a bit more time, we probably will be fine. I'm so glad I stuck to it. Because you know what happened? Like, I was frustrated, I went to get groceries. And then it started raining, I became even more frustrated. But then I was like, bro, like, this shit fucking looks beautiful. It was like fucking paradise. The clouds were awesome, lovely. And the trees, like, there were like 3 fucking girls walking past me. And they were fucking smiling. Like, there was a random cashier at 7-Eleven who did not even understand English. And it was the most fun interaction ever. Just me using Google Translate. Then she's using Google Translate on her phone. Like, it's just a constant back and forth. And then the cleaning lady comes. She's like, bro, you look fucking hot. And shit. Like, all these things. And it's a beautiful feeling. Like, when you actually experience when you experience the bliss which you wanted in the first place, it's so fucking beautiful. And then you think, I'm so fucking glad I persisted. I'm so fucking glad I did not give up over here. And that's the only thing I wanted to take away, man. Like, the universe is gonna put a trial by fire. It's gonna put shit in your life just to see if you really fucking deserve the things that you want. And if you're just able to persist, if you just don't fucking give up, if you just don't fucking quit, you probably will get the shit which you want. Because remember, Alex Hormozi said it the best, the guy worth hundreds and millions of dollars, that entrepreneurship or most things in life, they're not a game of who's like the smartest or who's the best. It's usually a game of like who can suffer the longest, who can possess the most. So if you can possess the most, you probably can get the thing which you want. But the moment you're about to get it, the universe is gonna throw like the biggest shit test on you. And if you fucking fail, you lose everything. And if you can just persist and outlast the resistance, you're gonna look back and you're gonna have like the biggest fucking smile on your face, exactly like I did right now, like today. And you're gonna be like, bro, I love you so much. Thank you so fucking much for just not giving up, for just sticking here. That's all I had to say. I hope this helped you. Cool shit in the description. Go fucking check it out. Bye bye, man.